my school, it's been a case of just really looking at where we can save money.
In the last week in my school, we've had 4 teaching staff made or announced to be redundant and 4 non-teaching staff.
The children were also having to clean the classrooms, so they now hoover in the morning and they hoover in the evening because they've had to reduce the amount of money that they can spend on cleaning staff.
We've been told to cut down on printing, and at the same time we're trying to do lots of exam practice.
We have learning mentors that work with a lot of our SEND children. They're actually leaving and they're not being replaced.
As far as we're concerned, this year and next year there is going to be an increase per pupil.
Nationally, there is a cut in real terms per pupil.
I think the devil's in the detail of these figures, and do read them very, very carefully, particularly those in the Tory leaflets.
Parents are being asked to make donations. We are letting teachers go.
I believe all these begging letters, please dip into your pockets, parents, that someone mentioned over there, because there are continuing cuts in our budget.
Obviously, schools are not as flush as they were several years ago when schools actually had a lot of money. But everybody has to be aware that everybody has to spend within their means.
We really need to invest in education and children's services, and to do that we need to fight austerity and anybody who adheres to it or promotes it.
I quite understand schools are feeling stressed on funding. For this year and next year there will be more funding.
You can elect a Labour council in Wandsworth, and we will try and work to a more cooperative system, and education trust whereby schools agree to work together.
I 100% believe that everybody deserves an excellent education, and that it is the key to people being successful members of our society.
Let's go back to a child-centred learning, look at pedagogy, look back at what is best for learning.
Just listen to teachers. We get so many top-down diktats, and it's just so clear that the voice of teachers haven't been clear in that process.
It's a short-term game to cut education. It's a long-term loss to society.
It's only get one chance at an education. We've got to do it properly.